I watched the guy like explain how to use it too. I love it. You better be careful. That might be something totally different.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jared Shaner, and I'm an assistant principal and athletic and activities director here at Dixon High School. I'd like to welcome you to the 2022 Dixon High School Early Spring Band Concert. Mr. Carter and the band are very excited to share their music with you this evening. Being involved in a group like this takes hard work, dedication, and constant growth. The DHS administration is so glad our students involved in the performing arts can truly see what the payoff to hard work is. In band and choir, your students get to actually see, hear, and feel themselves growing as they continue to rehearse their music. Tonight is the apex of the band's growth from this past semester. Please be sure to silence all devices at this time, and thank you for coming.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eleanor Zimmerman, and I am the ensemble president. On behalf of myself and the rest of the band, I would like to thank you all for being here tonight. Since the last time we put on a concert for you all, there have been some bumps in the road for our group. Through COVID spikes, we were unable to perform at numerous pep band games, attend BNC, or progress through this concert cycle as quickly as we would have liked, with people in and out of quarantine. However, we have bounced back and have some exciting news. Our new stands have finally arrived after many months, and we have certainly been putting them to good use. We additionally have received a sample of the new uniform we will be fundraising for throughout the coming seasons, and are excited to give you a glimpse of what the future marching dukes and duchesses will be wearing under the Friday night lights. We have been working hard on these pieces we will be performing tonight, and we are very fortunate to have the opportunity to share them with you all. Thank you again, and enjoy the show.
Our first piece this evening is called Victory. It was composed by Carl L. King and arranged by James Swearing. This march contains charming melodies and 3 upbeat strains, each with their own unique flair. Over the past couple of months, our ensemble has focused on rhythmic precision as well as a light approach to music when preparing this piece to perform for you all this evening. This is the first march we have played this year, so it was a new opportunity for us to branch out and extend our overall knowledge of music and how all the pieces of a march fit together. Up next is Zachariah talking about our second piece.
Oh Danny boy, I love you so. Our next piece has historically been considered Ireland's most famous ballad for decades. Arranged by Warren Barker, this soft, melodic piece has been adapted for bands with unique instrumentation such as ours. With our smaller ensemble, we have been focusing on part independence with this piece and trusting our own individual music capabilities. Through its beauty and sophistication, Danny Boy is a classic tune that we are excited to share with you all.
piece we will be playing is an out-of-this-world work composed by Gustav Holst titled The Planet Suite. Through the mysterious nature of the piece, the music focuses on 3 different planets, Mars, Venus, and Jupiter. The first movement, Mars, the bringer of war, is angry and ominous with craggy rhythms and pulsing drum beats. The second movement is Venus, bringer of peace, with a beautifully eerie tune. The final movement is Jupiter, the bringer of agility, impressive and majestic. We hope you are over the moon with our performance of the Planet Suite.
and thank you all for coming tonight. As you may remember from last concert, I'm Miss Coburn. I'm a member of the DHS Band Boosters, and I'm also an officially uniform lady. As we've now moved further along in our band year, some changes have come about that we're so very excited to let you know about. First of all, I would like to say how very proud of this band I am. They've all worked so very, very hard, and I feel that they represent Dixon High School very well. Secondly, tonight, we're gonna have to do things a little different than last time. My sidekick is unable to attend tonight. I know, I hate to disappoint you guys. So, with that, they're not ready. He says keep stalling. He told me to make the first part of the speech really long, so I tried. As you all know, we are working towards new uniforms. We'll go with that. So, new uniforms, we are very, very excited about. The old uniforms that we have, they're in rough shape. You all know that. The uniforms that we currently have were purchased in 1999. That makes them 23 years old. If a car is 25 years old, it's considered an antique. These uniforms have served their purpose just about as long as they can. We're very thankful to have these uniforms so that the band members can participate in parades, etc. But at this point, it is very difficult to do any alterations or any repairs on them due to the age and the condition of the material. So, here we go. First of all, we have Elise O'Donnell. Elise is a senior. Elise has played the flute since 5th grade. She's part of Key Club and the band board. She enjoys her friends and band and really enjoys making music with that classy uniform on. She would like to go to U of I after high school and would like to major in psychology. Secondly, drum roll please. Wearing the new uniform chosen by DHS band members and RMS members, please welcome Eleanor Zimmerman. Eleanor has also played the flute and the piccolo since 5th grade. She's involved in Key Club, Student Council, track, theater, and cheer. She's undecided about her future plans, but will attend college and wants to do something with kids or healthcare. Thirdly, there were quite a few band members who showed interest in becoming the model for the uniform. After much consideration and fittings, a member has been chosen who will represent Dixon High School wearing our new uniform for photo shoots, any fundraising. So with that, please welcome Annalisa Comer. Annalisa will be, as I said, doing photo shoots. She will be attending fundraisers, pretty much showing off our uniform until we're able to fit the entire band with the uniform. This is now a need, it's not just a want. In order for these kids to participate in any function that a marching band would perform in, we gotta do something. We have been in contact with the uniform company, we have asked tons of questions, and we have gotten what we believe to be the best deal possible. We've also chosen a few extra items that would be extremely beneficial for the marching band, such as our lovely rain jacket. Turn it down. The backs will have the Dixon High School logo on them. These do fit over their uniforms and everything to help keep them dry. We would like to get some new hat boxes. Oh, here's our former rain ponchos.
And here's our former hat box.
Here's our hat boxes. We'd like some new ones, please. We've also spoken to the uniform company, and they have informed us that we could order half of the uniforms now and order half later, which would make the possibility more viable for us. And that would also make it where some of these students that you see tonight might possibly have a chance to wear a new uniform. And I am very excited about that. So even in order to get half of the uniforms, we need approximately $40,000 to $50,000. We do have some fundraisers set up. We're continuing to add more to the list. We're also asking people and their businesses to consider sponsoring a uniform. If you would be interested in that, please see myself or Mr. Carter. A lot of time and effort and a lot of hard work goes into being a member of the band, and it's something that these students truly take pride in. So let's help them out, make this dream a reality. We have our lovely donation bucket here. If you would put a donation in it, all of that goes to the uniform fund. Thanks for your time. Have a great night and enjoy the rest of the concert.
All right. Good evening, everyone, and thank you all so much for coming to our concert. My name is Riley Carter, and I am the director of band at Dixon High School and music department head at Dixon Public Schools. Now, before I go into depth about how amazing these students have been during the last semester, I have a little story for you all. Some of you might know this story from my time last week. So some of you may or may not know, last week was not my week. I was in the ER twice last week. On Monday of last week, I'd been having some bad shoulder and chest pain for several days, and decided to leave work early to get it checked out at the walk-in clinic. Upon getting seen in the walk-in clinic out by Walmart, they sent me by ambulance to KSB for some unusual heart monitor readings. I was diagnosed with pericarditis, which has since gone away, and I'm feeling much better, which is good, or also called inflammation of the heart. They prescribed me 2 medications, and then I took some more time off. I thought I was feeling pretty good towards the end of it, but then I went back to school on Thursday, and I was feeling very unusual. After conducting second hour band, I felt dizzy and lightheaded, so upon getting on the phone with a nursing hotline, immediately my vision started to blur, I started to pass out, and then the nurse, thankfully in the hotline, was able to call an ambulance for me. So they got that sent over, and I got sent over to KSP's ER. Turns out I had a reaction to medication and had a very severe stomach bleed and lost several units of blood, and it was overall not a great time. So after split tests and drawing blood, overnight stay, I was discharged. Now, the reason I'm telling you this is so you'll feel bad and give us money for uniforms. I'm kidding, halfway. That was a good one, wasn't it? So, truly, the reason I'm telling you this is because this last week has put life in perspective and has really showed me how these kids can come together and my staff can come together during times of crisis. I had some students finish off the wonderful preparations for this concert. The programs we're reading were all finished by students. They helped run rehearsals while I was gone with the very wonderful Erin Rogers, who cannot be here tonight, but I want you to give a thunderous round of applause, who she subbed for me while I was gone. So give a hand for Erin Rogers, please. And of course, I would be in the hospital for a week right before my concert. That's just how the world works, I suppose. But my main takeaway is this. The band students at Dixon High School represent some of the finest human beings I've had the pleasure to work with and teach. They are kind, compassionate, hardworking, and severely odd sometimes. That's good. But I love them dearly, and I'm so proud of what they've done, which you can clearly hear from them tonight. Please give them another thunderous round of applause for how good they are. So, to all my students, you are the best. And I'm so glad to still be around to teach you music every single day. And now, on that really light note, here is Leah Keel with some information about our next piece. Thank you.
Critical Mass, our final piece tonight, is a striking work arranged by Todd Stelter. We hope you can hear our chemistry with this piece, being that critical mass is a scientific term that refers to the smallest amount of fissile material needed to sustain a nuclear chain reaction. With that, we hope you are blown away with the explosion of sound mixed with rhythmic statements, creating an almost violent display of musical imagery. Thank you again for being here tonight, and we hope you enjoy our final performance of Critical Mass.